Ableton Live Producers. This just made your beat building process 10 times faster. 10 times faster. I built 3 Ableton Live templates using only stock plugins, just so you could just dive right in. You don't have to worry about whether you have something or you're missing something. We have the starter, the track builder, and the full-fledged producer. All of these are viable options. I'm just here to provide you a starting point to get you to where you are trying to go faster. That's all this really comes down to, is technique, workflow, with a big emphasis on workflow. These are designed to get you set up faster without having to worry about setting up buses, different effects, instruments. You just kind of grab and go. We have 3 different levels. We have the BeatMaker, the track builder, and the full-fledged producer. Beginner, intermediate, advanced. All right, let's load up BeatMaker. That's the first one. You see here we have the 808, we have a piano, a guitar, a wind, a saw bass, and then a sub 808 bass. I didn't mess with the reverb and delay here. I just added an EQ onto the reverb to give it some more life, and I adjusted the delay a little bit. That's a total of 6 sounds. That's all you need to just get a beat, get a vibe going, a groove going. That's all you need. You just drop and go. So the way I see it, the BeatMaker tier is really for like beginners. It's for producers who are ready to, they have a drum rack here. They kind of just dive in and go. Don't think about it too much. See, I got you a whole 16 pad setup here just to get you grooving, speed things up a bit. It has a clean layout just to get you going. See, not much to think about. You can just kind of go in and start working on some ideas. Just start throwing some paint at the wall. Now, let's head to tier 2. I'm going to show y'all the track builder. This is more so for experienced producers, or at least experienced in Ableton. Yeah, it gives you more options. It comes with my custom drum rack here, where it's full of sounds. You see all this is grayed out. It's full of different drums and, got your kicks in there, different percussions, everything you could think of, your hi-hats. I even added in a little pre-built loop idea. You don't have to keep it, obviously. You want to create your own vibes, but just something to get you going in case you ever just want to dive in and just add on. So yeah, the track builder tier comes with my custom drum rack, as I was showing you guys. Then you got the kick drum, got the piano, secondary piano, guitar, a wind, the saw bass, the sub bass, and then an audio track in case maybe you have a sample or you want to do something cool. And then we added in some effects here. We got the reverb with the EQ on it, the adjusted delay. Then we got a drum verb. You know what I mean? That's that sauce right there. We got a drum verb. If you really want to get your drums in the mix a little bit more. Then we got the compression bus. We have the optional side chain here. So if you do happen to use it, it'll automatically kick on. Just remember, if you don't want the side chain, you just come in here, you just turn it off or you adjust it. All right. So yeah, track builder, that's tier 2. It comes with my custom drum rack, as I showed you guys here, with all of these drums and percussions in them, a whole bunch of them. It comes with this loop here. It's just a little loop I had put together. You don't have to use it, as I mentioned. And let's not forget the effects routing over here. We got great effects routing over here. We got the reverb with the EQ on it that we created before. We have the adjusted delay. Then we added in the drum verb. If you really want to get your drums in the mix, obviously if you're dealing with live drums, any drums, you just want to bring them to life or get them to sit a little bit better, then we got this compression bus here. I like this a lot because everything needs compression, right? Maybe not all the time, but everything needs compression. You feel me? All right, cool. Just making sure I'm not bugging. We have a saturation. I added the sidechain bus, but really this glue sidechain is, you can, if you want to manipulate it on its own, you could just drag and drop it onto the sidechain and then manipulate it that way. Or you could, sometimes you'll be able to achieve the sound from here. All right, so let's listen to this little loop I put together for the track builder. something simple, very simple. Got a couple chords, maybe what? I think it's maybe 2 or 4 piano chords, maybe 3. It's not much. I like it. But like I said, just something simple to get y'all started. But everything is in here. All the power is in here. I'm telling you, it's all in there. Now let's load up that Full-Fledged Producer. That's the top edition for this class. Well. What do we have here? Look like we got a full-on production here. So this is the Full-Fledged Producer Edition. And this edition here, it comes with, as you can see, it has the kick. Or do we need to go back to the other view to keep it consistent? No, I think y'all are following by now, right? So we got a kick. We have the kick here. Then we have the drum rack. This is the customized full drum rack here from your boy, yours truly. Then here we now have a piano group, right? We have a piano group. We have an intro piano, a grand piano, a secondary grand piano, and a tertiary piano. I think tertiary is the word, right? But we have our third piano here. It's not a grand piano, but it sounds great. Gold House piano in Ableton. And we have our guitar, nylon guitar to be exact. Then here we have our wind. I went with a whistle. I like it. Then we have a strings group, right? 2 different sets of strings inside of it, doing what they do. Then we got the flip working riser. I love that sound. Then we got an 808 in there. Now, this is what makes the Full-Fledged Producer special. Like this edition, it has all of this in here. And of course, it's a full beat just for y'all to jam out to. You want to sample, do whatever you do, right? But you see, we have our reverb with the EQ on it, right? Then we have our adjusted delay. Then we have the drum verb. Then we have our compressor with the optional sidechain, right? Then we have our saturation bus. Then we have our actual sidechain. You know what? I'm gonna make y'all life easy. Yeah. I'll just turn the sidechain off. I'll turn this one off automatically. All right. And then we have the drum bus, the full-on drum bus. Like, we have the full-on drum bus here. This is serious business. Serious business. Alright, so let's give this a quick listen. Sultrier. The Full-Fledged Producer Edition comes with a structured arrangement, as you can see, right? Just to give you guys something to start with if you want to just jam out. It has all the effects routing in there. All the buses are in there. The instruments are in groups because it's more instruments involved now, just to kind of give you an idea of how to swap out things or get creative. It's color coded. Everything's color coded and it's neat where you can see everything. And I didn't overdo it. I just wanted to make sure we had something strong, something very strong. And then last but not least, we have the master bus. I put some good stuff on here. I'm telling you, the master bus will take the beat to a whole nother place. Watch this. I'm just gonna start turning on different effects. Let's see what happens. See, just to get a little loudness in there. Whoa. Gotta make them drums knock. Watch as I add some of this drum bus into it. Listen, just pay attention to the percussions and the drums. gonna hold you. That sounds good. Like that sounds good. I can't even lie to y'all. These templates are stock plugins only. I didn't want you to have to worry about spending any extra money or anything like that. So I really need y'all to take this serious. Tap in with me. Let's work. I gave y'all bass lines, drums, multiple keys, strings, guitars, winds, what else? Basically a whole effects rack, a whole drum rack. It's time for y'all to get to work. Full-Fledged Producer Edition is the top edition in this class, and it's built for you to be able to dive in and create instantly and release instantly. Doesn't mean that it's perfect, that you may not have to send it to an engineer like myself, or another mixing and mastering engineer, but it gets you so much closer to where you're trying to go. You might need a couple tweaks, but it sounds good. That's what matters the most. Does it sound good? Does it feel good? If it does, move accordingly. All of these templates can be found on svrecord.com. We also have Logic Pro templates. Those are vocal templates. Yes, Logic Pro vocal templates, stock plugins only. This is the stock plugin series that we're working on. So we have the Ableton production templates, stock plugins only. Logic Pro vocal templates, stock plugins only. Pro Tools, I didn't forget you, baby. I love you too. Pro Tools plugins up next. And then we dive back into Machine, Native Instrument style. It's your boy Engineer Flip on behalf of SoundVision Audio. And just to clarify, SoundVision Recording is the label. Like, that's the brand. We know that. SoundVision Audio, these are my products, my templates, all the, these are my products. So just wanted to clarify that. Templates are available now. www.svrecord.com. You will find it in there. Ableton Live templates, Logic Pro templates, Ableton Live producer templates, Logic Pro vocal templates. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten y'all. The Ableton vocal templates will be dropping. The Logic Pro production templates will be dropping. I got you covered. Also, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. It will really help support the channel. Let's keep this engagement going. Everybody, let's be great today. I'm in Atlanta. I'm not sure where y'all are, but let's get to this money. Let's keep creating, and let's make it look good, y'all. Till next time, SoundVision, baby.